and gentlemen. We are the Millie Goats. It's episode 408, June 21st, 2026. Let's be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Cookie Dough Day, the best topping on ice cream of all time. And I won't take any other answers at all. Don't come in here with your brownies. Don't come in here with your stupid M&Ms and your Snickers and all that nonsense. Cookie dough is the GOAT on ice cream. Not even close. Butch is here. I'm AK. USA, 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 the U.S. Open, the soccer team, baseball, America's pastime. USA is up, up, up. What's that guy on Mad Money? Buy, buy, buy. You know, on the
Jim Cramer.
That guy, yes.
Yep.
Buy stock in USA, dude. All over the place. Also, happy Father's Day to everybody. Your first one, dude. Well.
Dude. Yeah. Happy Father's Day. It is.
Happy Father's Day to everybody that was celebrating. What'd you do? Did you watch a lot of golf?
Watch baseball.
Dude, that was a great game. We're going to get to that. I mean, we're going to talk U.S. Open, Wyndham Clark. We're going to talk USA Soccer. We're going to talk College World Series. And we got some other stuff we're going to talk about. But first, National Cookie Dough Day. How about this? Ruth Graves Wakefield was the inventor of the chocolate chip cookie. In 1938, while running the Toll House Inn in Whitman, Massachusetts, she famously added chopped Nestle chocolate to her cookie batter, expecting it to melt, but it did not. It withstood the heat, and thus chocolate chip cookies were born. Shout out Ruth.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Huh? Shout out
really
Ruth.
Knocked a home run with that one.
Okay, B. McCormick is here. Most king of the course. I never look at my messages, but he sent me something where he won like $1,200 on being the king of the course or something. So he's here. BMO's here, most on time. Yes, we were a little bit late. That's okay. I was traveling today, getting back. Speaking of that, I got to run this by you. We left my parents' house because we went up to my parents' house this weekend. Tex wasn't there. He was out of town, of course. How about him? And we were driving back today, and about an hour and a half in, I had to go to the bathroom. I had to pee because I was chugging water this morning. I had like 3 glasses of water, which my wife was like, why would you do that? I'm like, I don't know. I was thirsty this morning. What am I supposed to not do? Drink water? And she's like, well, you shouldn't drink water before a road trip. So we pull off an exit to go to the bathroom, and I really have to go. I didn't say anything for like 30 minutes, but then I eventually just gave in because I was like, I'm an adult. I should be able to go to the bathroom whenever I want to. Turn off the exit. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. There's like 2 miles to the nearest bathroom. And she's like, she goes, I'm not doing that, and turns around. And I was like, what do you mean you're not doing that? What are we going to do? I have to go to the bathroom. So I don't know if I'm even going to get in trouble with this. So she pulls off into this Red Roof Inn parking lot. And she's like, here, you can go here like I'm a barn animal. Like I'm a kid, like I'm a child. And I look behind me, and there's one dude up on the balcony who's watching me, and one dude behind me sitting in a light post watching me in broad daylight. I was like, what? So,
would you tell them shitter's full?
Yeah, dude. Like, just like I turn around, the guy's looking at me. I was like, well, now I just made eye contact with this guy while I got my junk pulled out, peeing on this in the woods over here. It was ridiculous. But I just want to know who's at fault there. Is it me for just slamming waters for the first like 3 hours I was awake, or was it my wife's because she just turned around and just gave up on going to an actual bathroom?
I don't know. You didn't really set yourself up for success on the road trip.
No.
But I mean, you did what you had to do.
I was just like, I feel like I'm on a. He goes, it's you, not for slamming water, but for waiting to ask. That's the real thing. Is I was sitting there in my mind, I was like, she's gonna be so mad if I ask her to go to the bathroom right now, and I should have, because we passed her restroom while the kids were still awake. So I asked whenever the kids were asleep, but eventually your bladder can't hold anymore. So I had nothing. There was nothing I could do. I had to ask. Like I couldn't. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get a diaper next time.
So you try to make the trip without no stops?
We tried. We planned for one stop, usually about halfway. That's not a hard no for me. I don't care. Like I remember being a kid, and it was like,
yeah, no, absolutely not.
I'm like, if I want to stop, I'm going to stop. If I'm hungry, if I want to go to the bathroom, like that's what I'm going to do. It's going to cost us like 10 minutes to do that. But yeah. So, anyways, also shout out to my dad and I. We smoked some cigars this weekend. It was one of the best cigars I've ever had in my life. Shout out the guy in where I live that recommended this cigar. I will be getting another one of those cigars. I don't smoke a lot of cigars, but that cigar was awesome.
What'd you have?
It was
Maduro.
No, it was called the tobacco knot. It was like this. It was like, hold on. It had this astronaut on the wrapper. You know what I mean? And it was a cigar that burned evenly the whole way. And it didn't like, the end didn't fall apart. It was ridiculous. I was like, this is phenomenal. Like, this is a really good smoking cigar.
That's the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was like, this is what it's like to smoke a cigar, you know? So shout out to
Don't ask it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just go. I mean, literally, you could go as long as you wanted to with the ash, dude. All ash, no breaks. Anyways, you got anything to add before we start getting into this stuff? After I just dumped all that information on you.
Literally.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah. All right, we got the USA hat on. Butch P has the Millie Goats hat on. If you want a Millie Goats hat, what is? Oh. At howdy.hats.inc on Instagram. They make the hats. She makes the hats. They're phenomenal. Rope hats. Butch P's got one. It's beautiful. We have flat bills. We have rope hats. New orders coming in soon. Oh, I forgot to order that this weekend. Well, I was with my parents, so we were hanging out. There you go. Let's go get those. All right, let's salute. Actually, before we salute, how about this, Butch P? Shout out AccuWeather. You know, I know. I love palindromes. And you so eloquently pointed this out that we did this last year with the same exact one, and you've already predicted the future that we're going to do it again next year. Oh, there's a 10-day stretch of palindrome dates. Every day it reads the same backward as it does forward, starting yesterday. Or June 20th, dude.
Yeah.
All the way through the 29th. Let's go. Palindromes. I love it.
Yes.
And then you said we're all palindromes because we're dads. That was great. So just, hey, shout out science. Is this science? I don't know. Is this science? Or is this, what is this? Shout out weather, though, for getting it right. Yeah, science. Shout out math. History. Maybe.
It will be.
Yeah.
Time. In the books.
It's time, dude. Hootie and the Blowfish. But, yeah, it's going to be the same next year whenever it's July. And I'm going to be just as excited because I'm probably going to forget that this ever happened until you say something and be like, I told you this last year. And thus, for the next however many years this goes on.
Exactly.
Oh, and every day I'm going to be like, Happy Palindrome Day. Can't wait. Okay. Let's salute some sports. I've lost my spot. There we go. Everybody. Okay. Salute to Wyndham Clark, who tried to give it away, who apparently everybody was booing. I couldn't really listen to it because I was listening to it on silent on the way home. But he wins his second. He wins his second.
Silent.
I was, dude. We were driving home, and I had the setup, dude. When we rode up there, I had the setup. I had the computer and I had the phone.
So what'd you hear if it was silent?
Nothing. I would check my phone periodically, and everybody's like,
Gamecast?
Yeah, Gamecast. They're booing Wyndham Clark. I'm like, oh, that sucks, but
what they booing for?
I guess because they wanted Scotty to win. I don't know. That's why, all these European guys take it personally, like, oh my gosh, USA fans. Like, no, they'll boo anybody, dude. You're in New York. Unless you're Jalen Brunson, they're probably going to boo you right now. So everybody wanted Scotty to win. It was his birthday, Father's Day, Grand Slam. They wanted to see history. Wyndham Clark handled it pretty good, though. But he won the 126 U.S. Open. He was really, really good this week. Like,
wire to wire.
Wire to
Right.
wire, dude. He was doing what everybody else couldn't. He was making putts and just not making mistakes. And if he did make a mistake, like, it didn't matter. He was really, really good. So, but the when this thing started on Thursday, the weather was the big story. Like, Harry Higgs was one of the first ones to go off. Shout out Hubs. Shout out you.
Yes.
Where on Thursday
that
morning,
ain't Harry.
that ain't Harry Higgs, dude. It was one of the greatest videos I've ever seen. I still watch that from time to time on our profile.
Oh,
Harry Higgs out there playing in the Seattle fog. And it was pretty gnarly the first 2 days where they're having those big wind gusts, and then the course ended up drying out by the weekend. But they had to suspend play on Thursday and Harry Higgs actually had a good day. What, Friday? Was it Friday?
mm-hmm.
Friday, he shot himself up the leaderboard.
Yeah.
So, but weather was a big factor early on. Right after the, when Wyndham Clark won, Mike Tirico goes up to him and it's like, hey, how'd it feel to have the crowd booing you and not rooting for you? It's something to those effect. And it's like, and he's like, literally said,
hey,
yeah, like,
how about congrats for winning the U.S. Open?
Like, why are we talking about Scotty Scheffler? He didn't win. I love Scotty, but like, don't go up there and be like, hey, everybody was rooting for Scotty and they were booing you. How'd that make you feel? It's like, dude, I just won the U.S. Open. Like, what do I – and because he can't be a jerk because everybody already doesn't like him because of that locker room thing last year at Oakmont. That's what it is. Everybody's like, oh, he's such a jerk. I'm like, he was mad. Who cares? I mean, don't, at least – but anyways, Mike Tirico goes up there and says, hey, everybody was rooting for Scotty. How'd that make you feel? Like, what are you doing? I do appreciate
when you just start answering your own questions,
Just go
like,
Ricky Bobby. Just
yeah,
like,
this has been a great experience winning the U.S. Open. Blah blah blah.
Just ignore it. But I feel bad because he's having to like apologize like for winning. It was one of those things where I just can't believe Tirico asked that. Like, he was having to apologize when it should have been a celebration. But dude, it was weird. The crowd was not. There were not a lot of roars for him when he was doing stuff. It was very strange, especially Saturday and Sunday. Like, at least it got interesting today. Sam Burns he was 7 back when he first started. So, but I don't know. It was very strange. It was a very strange U.S. Open because, again, there weren't any roars. The broadcast confirms some fans had been removed for heckling Wyndham Clark. They were shouting out, quote, "Get in the bunker" has been yelled during multiple shots. One fan was removed for yelling, "Don't choke Wyndham" before a tee shot.
I
don't get it, man. I don't
Hey, he can play on the road.
Mm-hmm. He's from Colorado, dude. Was this New York?
No. Then he's always on the road.
Is this, dude? But it's just, I thought it was very weird. But I give it to him because I was watching him. I was rooting, not because it's just like I do every major, and you're probably the same way. I don't root for people to lose. I root for, like, I want to see something fun. Whoever it is. Like, I want to see somebody come back and win. I want to see somebody blow up and lose, or not lose, but have to gain it back and go into a playoff, or like, I don't really care who it is. I just don't want the guy to be 7 strokes up on a Sunday in a major. That just sucks. So, but anyways,
keep you tuned in.
Yeah,
games. Yes,
dude. Saturday sucked because the College World Series got moved to like 3, and then we had the U.S. Open and College World Series on at the same time, like we did today, and it just sucked. It was set up so perfectly on Saturday to have the College World or the U.S. Open lead us right into College World Series, and you get baseball on Saturday night, but the weather ruined that. It's trash. Stupid. This was.
Hey, but we do have a game 3 though.
We do have a game 3. Yes, we do. After 54 holes, the U.S. Open, Clark was leading the field at 7 under, 6 shots ahead of the next closest players. He had the third largest 54-hole lead at the U.S. Open since World War II. That's an interesting way to phrase that. I don't know why you throw in World War II there, but could have just said,
So who was winning that?
I don't know, dude.
The Americans.
Yeah, you're damn undefeated, baby. Back-to-back World War champs. And like you said, the whole leaderboard was Americans today.
Dude. Yeah. What do we finish at? 7 out of 10?
I think so. Hold on, let me US Open 2026 standings. Tom Kim was third.
Yeah, but we had like 7 out of the top 10, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Gary Woodland, Stevens, Poston, Scheffler. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7.
Burns.
Oh,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
a I mean, come on now.
Boom.
England did pretty good too. Good for them. England
Well,
did
yeah. With the weather
yeah.
stuff, they did the very well.
So this was he's a 22nd golfer to lead a major by at least 6 strokes through 54 holes. 20 of the previous 21 went on to win. The lone loss was Greg Norman's collapse at the 96 match. Who could forget? But yeah, he was good, dude. Sam Burns, after ending the final round trailing Wyndham Clark by 7 strokes, Sam Burns comes up 1 stroke shy of equaling Arnold Palmer for the largest come-from-behind victory in U.S. Open history. I think he has his 4 top 10s and his 4 of his last 9 major starts. So Burns is playing pretty good. He was T9 in the 2024 Open, T7 2025 U.S. Open, T7 2026 Masters, and he was second in the 2026 or this U.S. Open. Wyndham Clark won the U.S. Open over Sam Burns, coming the 24th multiple winner of the U.S. Open. That's his 5th victory on tour. 204 start. He's 32 years old. And he's got a couple other wins at the Truist, the U.S. Open at 23, and Pebble Beach Pro-Am, and then the Byron Nelson this year.
That Pebble Beach was when they called it early.
Mm-hmm.
Our guy Hubs was knocking on the door in that tournament. Because
Yeah.
Wyndham shot like 10 under on Saturday when he won that. It was something crazy. He went real low on Saturday, so
Yeah.
he was in the lead, but then they called it, shorten the tournament to
I
54
forgot about
holes.
that. Wow.
Yes.
He's the 9th wire-to-wire winner of the U.S. Open, first since Martin Keimer in 2014, first in a major champion since Brooks Koepka. Joins Justin Rose and Cam Young with wire-to-wire wins in 26. But I think one of the other stories of this was Keith Mitchell. We're going to keep talking Wyndham here in a second, but we have a Keith Mitchell stat. He becomes the first player in U.S. Open history to record all 4 rounds at even par. Prior to the week, his best finish in a major championship was tied for 20th in the 23 U.S. Open, and I think he ended up finishing tied for 4th. So, but that's not the story. The story of Keith Mitchell is he shot a 41 on the first.
Yes. All right. Yeah. That's what I was laughing about because it came out hot.
Dude, 41. And then what? He shot a 29 on the back?
Yep.
Dude, that was incredible. There were so many awesome photos of him with him just losing his hair. He looked like the guy from Kingpin. I can't remember the guy from Kingpin. Pat, was it McCracken or whatever his name is? But dude, but yeah, there was just so many. Big Earn McCracken, that's what it is. Big Earn McCracken. Yes, dude. Keith Mitchell looked like he was just getting. He looked like a dad that just like his wife just had a baby in the hospital and he hasn't slept in 24 hours. And his hair is all messed up and he was just walking around the course like, what is going on right now? Nothing's doing anything I wanted to do. And nobody's listening to me. And he's just got his hair all messed up. It was freaking hilarious, dude. But he played pretty good. Clark strokes gained through 54 holes at the last 18 major winners. He had the most strokes gained of any golfer in the last 18 majors, going all the way back to the 22 Masters when Scotty Scheffler had 16.02 strokes gained. Wyndham Clark had 16.15 strokes gained. He was rolling. There's Keith Mitchell, dude. There he is. He has a sweater on, unbuttoned. His hair's all jacked up, dude. He looks ridiculous. But he played good golf. I mean, going out there and going 41-29 is. Or you shoot at 29, you're like, oh, I can play this course. Are you kidding me?
Shoot.
Good round for him. And then, of course, Scotty Scheffler was tied for 49th after round 1, tied for 11th after round 2, and then on Sunday, he was in second in the final group. How does he do that, dude? It's so weird.
His day one is so bad
How?
for Scotty. I mean, most people would love to have, but day one, I don't know what it is this year. He's just not getting the scores that he wants, you know?
Yeah, I
But
heard he was reading his own putts this week, which was he missed a lot of putts coming down the.
oh, if Scotty, I mean, that's obviously the worst part of Scotty's game. If he could put 25% better on his own stats, we wouldn't read anybody else winning tournaments.
Facts. Yes.
I mean, it's just, yeah, facts. Scotty would already have 40 wins. I think he has that. He's at like currently 20 already, you know. So,
but yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just crazy that how he can climb, like, especially at a course like this where there was 3 players finished under par. Like, it was Wyndham Clark, Sam Burns, and Tom Kim. Those are the only players that finished under par. That's incredible. But that,
I mean, a course like this, you just gotta. I said it to somebody, but I'm like, strategy is just. I mean, if you shoot even par, you hang around. Look at Keith Mitchell.
yeah,
I mean, he shot even par all 4 days, and he finished top 5.
yeah,
So, I mean, that's how they want these majors. That you know, so if you can manage your scoring to around that you're going to have a great finish. And you know, Scotty's just able to rebound all the time. And day 2, boom, he's tied for 11th. It's like, what?
I just, it's like he gives everybody a head start. You know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know. It's like he puts himself in the hole so he can get mad at himself to be like, you suck, dude. Look how pathetic you are. And then he hits the turbo button. I don't know. It's like he has to punch himself in the face before he actually goes out there and starts hitting somebody. He's doing the Vince Young thing where he just does nothing in the first half and then goes off in the second half. Texas guy too. Maybe that's a Texas thing. But, Wyndham Clark, I was just going to go through and by the way, Dustin Johnson, let's not forget Dustin Johnson was tied for the lead at one point. That was awesome because
day 1.
Yeah, dude.
Then he shot the +7 day 2. Gave it all back.
Oh, it was awful. But there for a while, you were getting to see vintage Dustin Johnson, and I forgot how far he can hit a golf ball.
Oh yeah.
Bryson DeChambeau missed the cut, dude. He's I don't know what his deal is, but
0 for 3 this year.
Yep. But that group, there was I think it was on Thursday. Wyndham Clark, Dustin Johnson, Gary Woodland, all former U.S. Open champs. They were putting on a show because Woodland was playing really well too. I think he finished top 10.
That had to be day 1.
Yeah, that was day 1
because Johnson was +7 day 2.
Yeah, it was day 1. It was Thursday. You're right. But yeah, so they were freaking smoking it. And then on Saturday, the two shots that Scotty and Wyndham Clark hit into 16 on Saturday were. That's why they were in the top two, the final pairing, because Wyndham Clark hit that big sweeping 3-wood that bounced right, and he eagled to get to 7 under, and it was just like that might have won him the tournament. But Scotty hit one to get up there too. Scotty had made 3 birdies in a row on Saturday. He was cooking. So, and then today, like Wyndham Clark, I don't know how many. Like I was taking notes as I was riding and like watching. I don't know how many times I wrote down Wyndham Clark, huge par save on 4 after the bunker. Wyndham Clark, par save again on a 10 to 15 foot putt on number 6. Wyndham Clark on number 10, bomb to 60 yards, sucks back a wedge. Number 16, Wyndham Clark, bad drive, muscles it out of the rough on 16, and then puts it up there behind the hole, and then drains a 20-foot putt to get to 5 under. Like there were so many times that he had like 4 or 5 times where he could have easily blown up, and he just didn't. And so,
God, how are you not cheering for that
I don't do
as the fans?
Yeah, I mean, and I was just like, I was rooting for him to miss because I wanted to see some drama. But then after he made it, I was like, that's a really good freaking hole, dude. Like that's how you win a major. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he did it on 4. He just kept splashing out of the bunker and making like a 10-foot putt like that. He was the only one that was doing that, except for Sam Burns. But you know, and there's also like they got to a point whenever they were showing us that Sam Burns was catching Wyndham Clark. I love when they put that graph up where it's just a graph of their two faces, and it's like Wyndham Clark was up here, and now his graph's going down here, and Sam Burns' graph is going up this way, and look how close they are now. Look how close their lines are. Like, did you pay somebody to make that? It's the worst. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But yeah, there was a couple of times where Wyndham could have easily just blown up, and he didn't. So, and again, nobody was cheering when he made these putts and stuff. Usually you get a bunch of roars. Like people were cheering for Sam Burns, and they weren't cheering for him. It was just weird. It was very strange. So, I don't know. What do you think? But
Hey, I'm gonna just congratulate the guy. I
sure.
mean, that's go wire to wire in the major and at a difficult course, dude. That's
Scotty
phenomenal
breathing
golf.
down your neck in the final pairing.
I mean, just damage control and freaking went out there and I mean, really, I mean, he controlled all 4 days
Yeah.
with ease. Just set it in cruise control on Sunday and you know did what
Dude,
enough to win.
he can hit the piss out of the golf ball
It's just,
off
I
the
mean,
tee.
for the last what month, Wyndham Clark's came to form, you know. So
Oh yeah.
I'm not surprised that it was him that broke through, just the way he's been playing, you know, just kind of like Oklahoma making it to the finals.
Hey, you get hot, dude. Play the hot guys. Play the hot guys, dude. Um, Also, shout out to his dad, who they flew in, surprised him on the green, took the red eye. That was cool. Um, Also, shout out to Miles Russell, who let his dad caddy number 18. That was fun to watch.
Dang,
So
how was he not already there?
I don't know. He missed the last one too. So I don't know if there's something. I don't know. He missed the last U.S. Open that he won too. So I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't know.
Anyway, yeah.
But he was the only player in the field, I think, with 2 eagles, is what they said, on 5 and 16. I think 5 was earlier in the week, and 16 was on Saturday when he hit that beautiful 3-wood into the. So I mean,
Yeah,
he came and took it. He made pars. Like that's what he did. He went and saved par. I don't know how many. He did it like 6 times today. Where I was like,
Eagle in
uh-oh.
16's impressive. 5 was the easiest hole on the course. Still impressive to get a eagle, but but a lot of people were reaching that green at 2. Um, but 16 was that was solid.
It was like 600 yards today. It was
Yeah,
over 600 yards. So B. McCormick says, Happy Father's Day. Appreciate that, dude. Oh, that's what it was.
dude,
$5 bet won 1.2 thousand in bonus bets. Morikawa.
nice. What was
You
the
did.
bet?
I can't remember. It's in the messages. I haven't looked it up. Guess who's Blue's back, dude? What's up, Blue? Man, we haven't seen you in a while.
You're my boy.
You're my boy, Blue. Happy Father's Day. Appreciate that, brother.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else on the U.S. Open? Like, I could
Nah,
tell the course was getting there. You could tell it was starting to turn brown. But for everybody who said the course didn't have its teeth, liar. The course was really, really good this week. It's exactly what a U.S. Open was supposed to be. There's 3 golfers under par. Credit to the course. Also, credit to Wyndham Clark for fixing his hat. He was wearing those goofy hats with the little, I don't know. He was wearing a weird hat for a while. Outright winner, most par holes they cut. So, but anyways, Wyndham Clark, U.S. Open champion. Congratulations. Way to go, dude. Shout out Keith Mitchell for entertaining everyone. All right. USA, dude. Soccer.
mm,
United
yes.
States soccer. Are we the best team in the world? Are we
We
best
think
team in
we
the world?
are.
I mean, first back-to-back wins at a World Cup since 1930. I mean, 96
Hmm.
years. Are you kidding me? 100 years ago, we were good at soccer?
Dude, you should have put first back-to-back wins since World War II.
Since before World War II?
Yeah.
Hey,
In between, the
you
in
know what it
betweens.
is? You know what it is? They split it into 4 quarters. As soon as they split it into 4 quarters, USA. It's like football. Remember they do those stupid hydration breaks at like 25 minutes now?
Yes, that's right.
You get 25 minutes. That's the first quarter. Second quarter goes to halftime. Third quarter, hydration break. Get your 4s up, dude.
Hmm.
Australia, I'm sorry, dude. You were running your mouths. Running your mouths before. This is your can't wait to play this game. I can't wait to do this and that. Guess what? You got your teeth kicked in. Right in front of the whole world, dude. In your face, Australia. In your face. So that was incredible. Love that.
How's the Bobby?
That's exactly right, dude. Take your great white sharks and get out of here. That the goal, the first goal we scored, it was up the left side. It was that Balogun guy, dude. That guy's an animal. He just speed like I mean, he ran a go route and just blew the doors off of that guy, and then centered it and it hit off one of their own guys for an own goal, which was ridiculous.
How's the back-to-back on goals?
Oh, I don't know that it was an Australia own goal. So
Yeah, we had an own goal against Paraguay.
there you go.
Boom.
We got their heads spinning. They don't know where to go. So and then later we had Antonio Freeman's son. I think is Alex Freeman. He had a header, controversial offsides. They waved it off. Then they gave it back to us. We were up 2-0. Never looked back. That's the equivalent of running the damn ball when we ran it right. I mean, I took a picture of our time of possession, dude. It was crazy. We had 70% time of possession in the first half.
Oh, in the first.
In the first
What about
half,
the golly
it was a massacre,
dominance?
dude. Massacre. Oh, I forgot. There was the I think I took the uh-oh. Where are those at? Oh, by the way, I gave out my picks for the top 10 guys at the U.S. Open. Russell Henley, he was terrible. Tommy Fleetwood, Matt Fitzpatrick, Gary Woodland, Jake Knapp, he got cut. Shane Lowry was cut. Siwoo Kim was cut.
Oh yeah.
Spawn was cut. Hey, Tom Kim, though. Told you, dude. Tom Kim, Gary Woodland, Tommy Fleetwood, Matt
They played
Fitzpatrick.
them.
Told you, dude. Told you.
Yeah. You also read your ones that weren't going to make the cut.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Hang on. No, was it? Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to make the cut
Nick,
picture.
Nick,
Jeez. Hang on. I said the guys who weren't going to
hmm,
play good were Ludwig Oberg. Of course, he blew up today. Out of here. DeChambeau, he missed the cut. Spieth, he was over there in the tall grass recreating the 300 scene at the end of the movie. Joaquin Neiman, he actually ended up finishing pretty good, but he didn't win it, so I was right there. And Sepp Straka, I forgot what he did, but they didn't win it, so they weren't in the top 10, so I was right.
Neiman was.
Was he?
Pull your top 10
Oh,
up.
oh he was. You're right. I think you're right.
But day one, he was awful. But he shot a 500 on day two to make the
Well, he
cut.
threw his
Plus
club,
three.
remember?
I don't remember. I didn't see it. But
He hooked his club like a freaking boomerang, like the Australians when they were playing soccer.
mm,
We get the breakdancing chick now because we beat you.
so, so is Chile the new Australia?
Hey, you're right. He was top 10. Whoops. But hey, Fleetwood, Gary
After
Woodland.
after after a +8 on day one,
Yeah.
he was on the tear.
So dude, I didn't realize this U.S. men's soccer that we had 252 passes in the first half. Air raid offense, dude, to their 64. We outpassed them by 200.
Hmm.
I don't even know what that means. We ended the game 63% time of possession and 430 passes to their 193 passes. So, yeah. They did out tackle us, though, 15-13. That's a little soft on our part. Can't be having that. You know what I mean? Can't be weak. Yeah,
Tackling.
yeah. We got to be more physical, right?
Don't they hand out cards for that?
I guess.
Hmm.
I forgot to make the cut parlay. Russell Henley did make the cut. Tyrrell Hatton did make the cut. Harry English did not make the cut. Gary Woodland made the cut. Jimmy Stanger missed the cut by like 2 strokes. Harry English. So 4 out of the 6. 4 out of the wait, 1, 2, 3 out of the 5 made it.
Hmm.
So USA Soccer is like the Tim Duncan Spurs.
Hey, go ahead and end it now.
End it now, dude.
First World Cup. Let's go.
P. McCormick said Jimmy Stanger, great pick. Dude, I was Stanger ranging, dude. I thought we had it. I thought Stanger was going. When I looked at the cut
Dude,
and I
you were
saw that he
going
was
you were going for the underdog for
I
sure.
was. I was. It was between him and Jackson Suber. I wanted to put somebody who was some plus money in there. So, but anyways. So yeah, the US in your face, Australia. In your face. That's all we can say. Who's the real red, white, and blue? Us. You should have to change your colors from now on. So, sharing the ball and passing a lot like the Spurs used to do. He's talking. I see you now, BMO. I got you.
Hmm.
You didn't watch a lot of basketball growing up. I know. I know the Spurs. The most goals at a FIFA World Cup in U.S. men's national team history. There's 7 in 1930 and 2002, but those are 3 and 5 games respectively. 2026, we have 6 goals already, and it's 2 games. This is record-setting performance by the U.S. I was watching this game in the car on Friday. My wife was like, "Are you watching soccer?" I'm like, "Yes." And I told every time they scored, I turn around and my son, I was like, "This." He goes, "Did we score?" And I'm like, "Yes, we did." It was awesome. Our coach though, Pochettino, this guy, I'm pretty sure he's coaching in a Columbia fishing shirt, which is the most red, white, and blue thing you could possibly do. So shout out to him for, he's going out there basically a navy blue Columbia shirt and navy blue pants. He looks like he's going into work third shift at a plant. They got those work suits like a steel mill.
Yeah, he's big rocking it out there, man.
Hey, I'll look. Record-setting year at the Big Rock this year. I'll take it. He's hunting big fish is what he's doing. That's what he's saying. We're reading between the lines, and then we're wetting lines. But what if that was awesome to watch that. Antonio Freeman, so they played in Seattle. In 96, Antonio Freeman had 7 receptions, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns versus Seahawks. 30 years later, his son had 1 goal. I don't know how I'm not entirely sure what the conversion rate is for touchdowns and goals.
What's
But
that?
yes, I think that's now when somebody scores a goal, that's the equivalent of going 7 for 108 and 2. I can't wait to put that out. Next time a USA guy, like, wow, this guy, to equate that in football terms, that's 7 receptions, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's what a goal is.
Goal.
How do you extrapolate that to a fantasy football season? So
You win.
that's pretty cool, though. His son plays for the U.S. team. By the way, also, I'm mad. By the way, I'm going back to the U.S. I just remember this U.S. Open. I'm mad at Ricky Fowler because he wore an all-white outfit on Thursday. Why not bring back the all-orange, dude? How can you go all white? That just doesn't make any sense. So, anyways, and also, this doesn't make any. I hate that.
He was
And also,
patriotic, man.
I was watching this game, the soccer game, and I'm like, the ref has
He's
shoulder pads on.
He likes the white stripes, man.
I guess so, man. But do these guys wear shoulder pads? I saw the referee had some shoulder pads on. I feel like there's a lot of shoulder pads going on in here to make these guys look more tapered until you zoom in and you can see they're frauds. Our guy who was 83 for 83 last week, he is now only misplaced 4 passes at the World Cup. Chris Richards, that's the second highest passing accuracy by any player in their first 2 career FIFA World Cup appearances among players who debuted since 1966. Yeah, this guy is putting up some absolutely historic passing accuracy numbers. I mean, this is like Lamar Jackson, right? Remember, he's very accurate. He throws he's a high completion percentage. So
I don't see the correlation.
We only know one correlation so far. We got to figure out what that means in football terms. 175 out of 179. Seismic activity was detected on both of U.S. men's national team goals against Australia in the World Cup in Seattle. Put the world on notice, dude. Put the world on notice. So this game this weekend doesn't really mean diddly poo. But we've got, and also Pulisic didn't even play. We didn't even have one of our best players, and we beat the wheels off of him. So I think we still have to play Turkey, but that it doesn't matter because we already won the group, Group D. But the path for U.S. is round of 32 in San Francisco in the Bay Area. Well, it's probably going to be in the Niners Stadium. Then it's going to be back. The round of 16 will be back in Seattle. Quarterfinals will be in L.A. Semifinals in Dallas. And then the final would be in New York, New Jersey. Here's how it stands right now. If we were to win in the round of 32, we would most likely be playing Bosnia and Herzegovina. Then we would get the winner of New Zealand and Czechia. And New Zealand's playing right now. And then there's no reason why we couldn't get to the quarterfinals at least and have to play Ghana, Uruguay, Austria, or whatever I think the Congo. We could make it to the semifinals out of this bottom bracket. Like we could absolutely make it to the bottom, the semifinals out of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's setting up for us to do it, dude. Like, can you imagine Final Four, U.S. soccer?
Never seen it.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we could do it. We could absolutely do it. Man, we need them to go deep. Shout out Sports Goalie and Poly Market for this. But look at this bottom bracket right here, dude. We're gonna have to do some bracketology next week and see if we can start picking. We gotta put a bracket in.
Yes.
Um,
Is that a piece of salmon?
yeah, dude. You got any other USA soccer talk?
Oh, I was going to say, I think it was Wednesday, missed the show, but one of those, or those three groups after all their rounds, their first rounds, all tied still.
I think we're watching it right now. It's New Zealand and it's Group G. They didn't
Yeah,
have any
G
points.
was, yes, everybody was knotted up after their first round matches. Uh, I think Group B was the same, but of course that could have changed by now. And then like Group H, maybe, like everybody was, there was three groups. Uh, all the matches was the same, scoring differential, boom, you know, evened up after first round matches. That was pretty crazy to me. Um, but anyway,
Dude, yeah, soccer is so wild like that. Like I can't believe they let ties happen, but I guess it doesn't really matter until the knockout. Like you can't tie in the knockout round. So I guess I understand it in group play, but it's still weird. But I do love watching goals being scored. It's like hockey when they score a goal. It's just like, you know, so it's just so electric
it
because you just
is.
watch a whole bunch of movement, all of a sudden, wham, there it is, goal, and it all happens so fast. It's incredible. Shout out USA, dude. Also, Norway. Other World Cup news real quick. They traveled to the World Cup with 2,000 pounds of food and their own chef to ensure players keep a consistent quality diet they grew up with. They had 6,000 oranges, 600 pounds of salmon, 250 pounds of Norwegian brown cheese. I don't even know what that is. But
Sounds good. I'll try it. That's all they brought.
yeah, I don't know, dude. But it's working. That guy's a freak of nature. What's his name? Holland or Erling Holland? He's a freaking freak show. Also, FIFA made up the FIFA World Cup's crazy with their advertisement stuff. You can't have anything showing.
Yeah, the brand
Like
name.
yeah, like Gillette had to cover up their stadium name and they did it with like this big fake thing of shaving cream. You know what I mean? It's pretty funny. And they had to tape up
Well,
somebody had to tape over all the numbers and sponsors on the seats. They had to do it to Heinz ketchup, so they made their own version, which is pretty hilarious.
so they'd have to pay rights to the
I guess so, yeah.
if their brand is shown, they'd have to pay them rights to it.
And you can't even really see the highlights on ESPN or anything. So, all right, that's the World Cup talk. All right, Butch P. Here we go.
Yes.
College World Series. We were talking about it today. Watching the game, trying to, we get UNC wins 6-2 over Oklahoma. I thought for sure that Oklahoma was going to win, being the home team, and it was over and it was dead. And I was like, nobody could stop Oklahoma. They're an absolute wagon. They got the dude who just keeps hitting home runs, the catcher. I don't know why they keep
Yeah.
pitching to him. Like they get up
Save the
2-0.
save the little chance.
Yeah, they get up 2-0 early, and I'm like, oh gosh, here we go again. They're gonna blow them out again. But UNC, dude, couple of gutsy at bats around the third inning in there, and here we are. They got up 3-2. Take it away, dude.
Dude, it's just a phenomenal game. I mean, all the way around for Carolina. Uh, yeah, like you said, get up 3-2. Then Hole comes up, smashes a dinger, right field, go up 4-2. Um, still leaving quite a bit of runners on base, even in this game. Game one, they had a boatload that they should have scored, but bases loaded and in this game, and when you go up three, um, and leaving those three stranded, ducks on the pond.
Yep.
So Carolina's there. I mean, and then solid pitching from Lynch. Then he had to come out because he pulled a muscle there.
Oblique. I saw it. They
I
said it
believe,
couldn't go.
yeah, yeah. And then brought in their ace in my opinion, Caden Clobber,
Yeah.
and which they are now 29-0 with when he pitches.
Yep. Shot out 11.7 baseball. They were 28-0. Caden Glauber comes in, throws, what do you throw,
Clobber,
5 innings?
yeah, yes, yep. Through five, shut them down. Um, they they threw a stat up there um, during the game, like Oklahoma had whiffed like 15 out of 17 pitches or something like that, something crazy.
He's that
Uh,
good.
he was pretty nasty. You know,
I'm so excited we got game 3, dude.
Oklahoma scored those 2 runs. It was kind of identical to how Carolina was in game one. Go scoreless for the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Oklahoma, Carolina game one tied it up, went scoreless. You know, rest of the
Yeah.
game one. So, uh, I would say, Oklahoma kind of did a Johnny Holstaff today.
You think they're
So,
setting up? They had that Mercurius guy throwing, though.
yeah, he was all over the place. Still struck out 8, I think, but
Wait, that
golly,
game in the third where the bases were loaded. He
yeah.
was dealing there. He struck out a couple of guys there.
Well, he had the wild pitch that Carolina
Yeah.
went up 3-2 in that same inning. But
That one guy's at
uh,
bat in the third was. Then he got hit by the pitch. That was awesome.
oh yeah, I think it was Nicholson uh, at bat. He was working it, then got hit. Um, but it's good for both teams right there. Oklahoma getting those pitchers in, a lot of them seemed nervous, in my opinion, when they're on the mound. They're pitching all over the place, a lot of walks on their side. But you got them into the game, got them acclimated to the atmosphere, maybe. But also on the other end, Carolina's seen it, you
Yeah.
know. So it's going to make an interesting game 3 here. And then on Carolina's side, in that locker room after winning game 2, you got to coach, in my opinion, telling players our bats have got to win game 3 again. You know, you can't plan on Caden come back in and being your saving grace, right?
Yeah.
Like you want to be in the position where Caden doesn't even have to come back in the pitch because you're already up.
Yeah.
There's going to be one side or the other. Either you're getting blown out, Caden's not pitching, or you're up and Caden doesn't have to pitch.
Yeah.
Is what the situation where you want to be in. That you don't have to
That's
bring him
like
in. You know?
somehow you have to keep Oklahoma's just ripping the cover up. And I was talking to the CEO of stats. And he's like, the thing is, like, they didn't hit that well all season until just recently, and that's what makes baseball so awesome. It's like once the team clicks, like it's on. Like it's
contagious.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
But it's very concerning though that they're hitting that well and then just went ice cold today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Glauber kid had what, 5 innings pitched, and he only gave up 1 hit, 8 Ks. Like he was freaking smoking him, dude.
So what would you do with him?
I'd throw him again. If he wants to, I'd throw him.
Would you start him?
I don't know about starting him, but I wouldn't start him and see how it went and be like, understand when this guy comes in, it's over. Like you're not scoring anymore. I'd see how it goes.
Yeah. See, that's where I'm at with it. It's like I wouldn't start him either. And just kind of going back to that scenario I was talking about. Hopefully, y'all rip the cover off the ball where he doesn't have to come in, and when he does come in, it's 8, 9 8,
Yeah.
9. You know,
Like you're ahead and
that,
it's time to shut the door. Shut the door now.
right.
Come on now.
Yeah. Come on. Um, but
You like?
my gosh, they that guy that they pinch hit for Carolina to come in to bunt, sack bunt. I was about to lose it on this guy.
Dude.
It's like 2
I
balls,
I have
not
never
even
understood
close.
that, dude.
Pull the bat back.
Well, how do you
Like you
not a
don't.
bunt?
It's a sack bunt. Doesn't mean you have to. It's not a squeeze. Like pull the bat back.
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, got it's a lot easier than a regular stance, in my opinion. Like you're seeing it, just pull it
Yeah,
back with the
everybody knows what
ball
you're about to do. They
going
want
through the
you to do
zone.
it.
Exactly.
They're giving you
Um,
you are giving them an out. I've never
so
understood that. I did see one. I did see a bunting exercise that they were using a lacrosse stick. That was kind of cool, where you have to kind of catch it.
oh well, that's
That's
yeah, that makes sense because I mean you want as the ball's about to hit the bat, you want to receive the ball,
right.
absorb it. You know, you're trying to deaden the ball. Um, but anyway, that was a bad attempt and to be pinch hit. But anyway, Carolina came in and had to win. So
Yep.
forced the
I'm
game
just.
through.
I'm so glad we get a game 3. Like I love
Yeah.
elimination games. Game 2 winner has won 8 of the last 12 game 3s for the national title. Favors
Mm.
on their side, dude. History's on their side. It's the last time since World War II. I think Carolina had lost 5 straight College World Series games. I think that was their first win since like 06 against Oregon State, I'm pretty sure. I think they flashed
Phew.
the graphic up there.
Oh,
It
in the
was
finals
yeah,
or just all?
in
Yeah.
the finals. That Cooper Nicholson is the one who hit the bomb in the top of the 7th, 2-run bomb to kind of icing on the cake, dude.
Ah, yeah.
Left field, 6-2.
Left field.
We already talked about Caden Glauber. He's now gone back-to-back 3 times this season. He threw 65
Yep.
pitches today. They're 29 when he 29-0 when he appears. The potential 30th one will be the biggest one. There's a 100% chance he pitches tomorrow, correct? He did it against NC State. He did it against Notre Dame. He did it against Indiana.
The
Never threw more than
interesting thing, 39 pitches.
uh-huh.
Is that what you're about to say?
Yep.
Yep.
So shout out 11.7 college baseball on Twitter for getting these graphics ready. These guys are phenomenal. It's my baseball news. When College World Series, regionals, all that stuff starts, I go watch their profile and just see what they're saying because these guys talk so much baseball. It's awesome. Anything else on the game?
No.
You think Carolina wins tomorrow?
Mm. I don't know. I'll see how I feel tomorrow.
What?
But
It's such a hard place to root for because I don't really like. I just don't want the SEC to win. That's all. So
and it's Carolina. And
yeah, I don't. It's like I want to see a walk-off home run. I don't really care who wins. How about that?
walk off.
Give me a walk-off jack, bottom 9.
Ooh.
I want that ball hit
Yeah.
to the night sky, and the dude knows it, and he throws his bat 17 rows into the stands with a bat toss. Did you know they have a dog? They have a team dog. It's a golden retriever. Why wouldn't you just get a ram? Isn't that like, why would you just have why wouldn't you just get a ram, dude? You don't need a dog.
Yeah.
You're copying Herb Street and Lane Kiffin.
Where's the 2,500 out there? Get a Cummins. Come on.
They had a 2,500 parked in their dugout. The rally ram, dude.
Dude, that'd be hilarious if they showed up tomorrow with with a bunch of like toy trucks, toy
Yeah.
truck Rams.
Yeah. Hey, time to ram out, dude.
Oh,
Love it. Also, some more baseball news. The Major League Baseball has announced a new home run derby format for 2026. 8 participants. The top 4 advance to round 2. 20 swings in round 1. 15 swings in the final 2 rounds. A player who homers on his last swing in any round continues until he makes an out or wins the round. Thank you. Thank you. Get rid of that stupid running clock.
time. Yeah.
Yes. And let me sit there and watch these dudes hit home runs all night. Thank you. Baseball gets it. They did the pitch clock and all that stuff. Give us back the regular, the more normal home run derby. I could sit there and watch it all day. Are you in favor of this?
Yeah, I like it because it's kind of happy medium between what it used to be, where it was 10 ounce, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, obviously the Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa deal was awesome, and then was the guy from the Rangers that
Josh
hit
Hamilton,
Hamilton. Yes,
New York
you know,
City.
just was cranking home runs left and right. But with 20 swings, you don't just you're not going to be able to hit. You can max 20 home runs, right? Or I guess on your last one you get to keep hitting,
Yeah.
but you got 20 shots. That you got 15 swings. So um, so there's going to be a lot of home runs. Gives us what we want. It's a home run derby, right?
Yep.
That's what you're out
Yeah.
there for.
That's what I'm saying. I'm there to watch home run derby.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not there to hurry it up.
yeah.
Give it to me, dude.
Then I guess on your last pitch you get till you miss, shoot till you miss.
Yeah.
Hit
I
them
love it.
till you don't.
I love it. So there you go. Home run derby. We're back. And the Hurricanes had their parade. It was pretty massive. It's pretty cool to see them do their parade in downtown Raleigh. Rod Brindamore had his shirt off. He's absolutely ripped. They call him Rod the Bot. So they had dudes signing in the when they were giving their speeches, like they were signing their contracts as they were giving speeches to come back to Carolina.
Dude, is that the cinder block
Oh, it
at
is.
his
You're
right
right.
at his right leg?
The blue collar lift. Yes. So they ripped his shirt off and made him hold the cup, over his head. So they were getting after it. Good for them. Other hockey news. This came in today. The Florida Panthers are trading for Brady Tkachuk, where he will play with his brother, Matthew. The Senators will receive 2 first-round picks in the 2026 draft, as well as a future first in 2029 and a second-round pick, I think, in 2028. They got
Wow.
three first-round picks to send Brady Tkachuk to Florida, but he wanted out of Ottawa anyways after the Olympics, and everybody was yelling at him and booing him. And so now the 2 brothers get to play in Florida together, and they're probably fired up.
Yeah.
No,
Man, that's a lot.
yeah,
Is
3 first-round picks.
Shoo.
Niners did that. Saw what happened to that.
Mm.
So that's just some bread. I mean, they're going to have Marshawn, Bennett, one of the Kachuk brothers, like just a bunch of dogs down there. They're going to win the Cup next year again.
Have you heard a cane can wreck a beach?
You talking about a hurricane?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm already going to say
a hurricane can wreck a beach, man.
I'm already going to
Get
say
it?
dude. Yes. I'm already going to say it. Canes, Panthers, Eastern Conference Finals next year. Put it down. Because the Panthers will have Barkov back too. He was out. I think he got hurt this year. That was he's their heart and soul. All right, a little bit of football news. Polymarket and Splash Sports are launching the biggest Survivor contest in history with $21 million guaranteed. Make your picks each week, and the last person standing wins the biggest prize this format has ever seen. Skip the flight to Vegas and play from your couch all season long. We will be doing this as part of our live show. This will be part of the live show on Friday or Saturday night whenever we decide to do our game picks. Like, this is going to happen.
How could we not?
Every
The Millie
Friday night.
Goats
Yes.
are in for 21 mil.
Yeah. Are you kidding me, dude? We'll be doing this. I got to get more information, but I just wanted the Survivor football pool. We are going to be Splash Sports is awesome. We might do all of our picks from that too. So, but that's going to be the Friday night, Saturday night, whatever night we decide to do it on. Also, Jameson Williams recently purchased a new home in Metro Detroit area. Congratulations. This is from the Detroit Times. Have you seen his shorts? It says Slam A SLUT Records right there in the front of his shorts. Oh, why would they post
What?
that? Yeah, dude. You think he did that on purpose?
Oh.
I don't know.
Well.
Okay, nice PR, dude. Good PR for whoever's SAS Records, dude. Let's go.
And we boo Wyndham Clark.
Yeah, right. I don't get why they booed Wyndham Clark. I don't understand. All right. Last little bit of football news because it's coming up. And by the way, we're going to do I think what we're going to do is go through each division, pull up their win total and just start trying to agree which bets we're going to make as our divisional previews. Starting in July. Because I think July, if we do one each week, it'll take us we'll do a college one and a pro one on different days. I think I've got it all mapped out. But the ACC win totals were released from BetMGM over-unders. Miami leads the way with 10.5. SMU 8.5. Louisville 7.5. Clemson, there's 6 teams at 7.5. Clemson's at 7.5. UNC's down there at 4.5. Duke, the defending champions, at 5.5. I'm looking at this right now, just right off the top of my head. Give me Cal over 6.5. Strictly because their quarterback's an absolute baller. So I cannot wait to go through.
It's hard to comment on the college wins.
We're gonna do a pick 'em there too. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I love, dude. I think that's what we did. That's what we did last year. We did that on Wednesdays. Yeah, we did the pick 'em. I think we each had to pick a game. That was fun. That was really fun. Then we could go back and yell at each other. I remember that. That was great. Good times. All right, I only got 2 things left, and then you got anything else? All right, let's hang a banner real quick.
You did it! Congratulations!
All right, hang the banner is brought to you by Fourth Quarter Performance. Promo code GOATS20. Go get your creatine, protein, BCA, Super Greens, fourthquarterperformance.com. Hang the banner for Jersey Mike's because Jersey Mike's is from Pop Crave, has overtaken Chick-fil-A as the top-rated fast food chain according to the American Customer Satisfaction Index. Chick-fil-A started messing with their chicken recipe, and everybody hates it. What is going on, dude?
They messed with the recipe?
I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they messed with the chicken. They've got some sort of different chicken going in there, and everything's smaller and less, I don't know. I don't know what they did, but they lost. They got dethroned. They lost their dynasty. It's like Scotty if he ever loses number 1 golfer in the world title. So
I don't know. But I ate free there today.
Where, Jersey Mike's?
No, Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah. That's right, dude. Jersey Mike's is legit, though. I like Jersey Mike's. So,
yeah.
Chick-fil-A, you better put this up on the bulletin board in all the places. And then hang the banner for the Grinch. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is in the works. Jim Carrey in talks to return. Ron Howard set to direct. The Grinch is back. Christmas is back.
Hey, you're right. We're on the downhill from
Yeah.
here. Summer solstice was today.
Oh, is that the longest day?
Longest day was today.
I did not
Now
know
it's getting
that.
shorter.
Dang, that sucks. I wish I'd have known. Dang. Say,
So,
there's going to start
yeah.
putting Christmas stuff out in your Lowe's and your Home Depots. Let's beat them to it.
Hey, pumpkin spice.
Oh, God, dude. I love the holidays, though, so I can't complain. Pumpkin spice, I don't know. I'm here nor there. You got anything else, dude?
No, just
That's
game
that's
3
it.
tomorrow.
That's right. USA.
Again,
USA.
yes. USA, another Father's Day. Happiness around. We'll see you
Love
next time.
See you next time, ladies and gentlemen. And all the socials, go follow us on here. And make sure that you pee and don't chug 17 gallons of water before you go do a road trip. Don't be an idiot like me.